We're born in the moonlight. Ain't no fair to say. Can't breathe in the sunlight.
Hello Aromas, this is Aromie here and welcome back to Red Embrace Hollywood. We are here with the kiss of my lover. I really love Randall. I am going to part my lips and deepen the kiss because that is what he wants. Who knows, I might die too, by the way, so might as well. Our fangs gently clicked together and the metallic flavor tingled my senses, the taste of his last drink making my hunger stir. Dude, I'm hungry, bro. I could feel one of his hands stroking my back, the other softly squeezing my waist. Even though his arms could have easily crushed me tighter against his chest, it seemed like Randall was holding back. Aw, he's so gentle, almost as if he were afraid to break me. Maybe it was because we were in public or because he was afraid of scaring me off. If he wanted to scare me off, he would have done so already. But his passions felt restrained, blocked behind something. Maybe he doesn't want to commit 100%. At last, Randall broke the kiss to pull me into a tight, enveloping hug. I'm getting so many hugs in this route. We stayed like that for some time. Our arms coiled around each other. He kept my head pressed against his chest, though there wasn't a heartbeat or a gentle rhythm of breathing for me to hear. Only the soft crash of endless waves on the sand. Oh, it's kind of sad we don't get to hear like heartbeats or anything. I hope you know what you're doing, Michiko. I sure as hell don't, but I'm pulling through it. I wouldn't trust most people to handle me like this. I'm pretty fucked up. But you're different. His words came in a coarse whisper beside my ear, uncertain, hopeful at the same time. Oh, he's so vulnerable for me. This is cute. You've got this. Fuck, I don't know how else to say it. What? This will, like, you're strong enough to grab your own destiny and shape it. When I first saw you in that garage, I thought to myself, this girl's not just a cute face, she's going places. Oh my god, that's what you thought of me? Cute. Randall's words were filled with an unusual determination, almost like he was talking to himself as much as me. The funny thing is, Tyler and I both didn't really have like a first impression when we first like met each other, because we kind of met each other through online. The first time I ever heard his voice though, I was like, damn, he has a hot voice. So I guess that was my first impression. I guess. I don't even think he knows that. I look at you, Michiko, and I honestly think you could do anything. In this world, it needs more people like you. It's been hard, but I don't plan on giving up. I think you have a little too much faith in me. No, hell no. It's been hard, but I don't plan on giving up. I don't plan on letting you give up either. Make us a team, right? He warmly nestled his head against mine, squeezing me for a few short moments. Oh, this is so cute. Ugh. Finally releasing me from the embrace, Randall pulled away slightly, gazing intently at my face. The gentle waves slid to touch the edges of our boots before slowly falling back into the ocean. Fuck. Sorry if I'm acting funny, Michiko. All this stress just gets to me sometimes. Almost having your head blown off doesn't make a guy feel any more relaxed either. He rubbed a hand along his forehead, finally letting out a weak laugh. I've got to take responsibility not just for my own actions, but for the actions of everyone in the clan and my group. I can't wait until all that war shit is over. I won't be stuck in this fucking role anymore, but until then, I need a sharp girl like you around to keep me sane, you know? A hopeful light flickered back into his eyes. I'm about as sharp as a butter knife, but I'll do my best. You're asking me to keep you sane? Oh boy, your clanmates don't count. I don't think his clanmates sees this part of him. I'm about as sharp as a butter knife, but I'll do my best. Don't put yourself down like that, you don't deserve it. Besides, butter knives are still useful, you know? Cutting butter, spreading jam, giving warning stabs. One of Randall's deep earth-shaking laughs rumbled in his chest, just a little more hollow than it used to be. Well, Michiko, now that I've talked your goddamn ears off, there's a little while left until the sun comes up, and you never finished that story you were telling me back in Saturnalia. I didn't forget, you know? What story? I still can't believe the fucking sea turtles were doing that. And the priest, how do you explain those bruises to the church later, huh? Wait, what the fuck? What kind of story was I telling you? With Randall's arm curled around my waist, we slowly walked along the shore, falling into an easy conversation like the ones we used to have. It felt so peaceful compared to our last meetings, almost unnervingly relaxed. Even though we weren't that far from Hollywood, it could have been light years away from us, along with all the cares and worries of conflict. Aww. By the time I finally left the beach, Randall seemed much happier than when I had arrived. Like my presence alone had calmed him down. He was reluctant to let me go, but finally agreed, only after I promised to hang out with him again soon. Of course! Our feelings are mutual, and our confession was actually way nicer than fucking Heath's. As I made my way towards the pier, I heard the sound of Randall's clanmates rushing out towards him, surrounding him like an adoring flock. And when I glanced over my shoulder, I could no longer make out his shape among them. Oh. He's probably stressed the fuck out. Oh god, what am I here? Oh god. A faint drip from somewhere inside the garage. I filled my ears as I walked along, my thoughts drifting absently. Why am I here? I was on my way back from my last mission. Charisse had sent me to blow up an old storage facility. Some upset vampire and a scar who defeated to Randall's side was using the place to hide weapons. She'd sent me out alone, so I had... What should I do? I'm more badass this route. Blow it up. I planted explosives like she'd asked. When I'd safely escaped the building, a satisfying boom echoed inside the facility, which started to crumble down. I'm not dying this time. Or maybe I'm still dying this time. Who knows? Now I was on my way back to the hotel, taking a shortcut through the parking garage. With any luck, I'd arrived with time to spare and had the rest of the night to myself. But I'm not. Someone's gonna come after me. A few weeks had passed since that night on the beach with Randall. I've been so busy traveling in LA on various assignments that I hadn't gotten much time to see him. Now and then I managed to sneak up down to the beach, where we'd find somewhere private to hold each other, sharing kisses in the comfort of our embrace. Aw, cute! We always talked about what we'd do when the war ended, planning our vacations, projects, and many other dreams. But somewhere in Randall's voice, I always felt like there was a hint of doubt. With the war at its current stalemate, I understood his feelings, because I felt them too, in a way. Okay, who's gonna come out and attack me? The garage was unnervingly quiet. All I could hear was the sound of my own footsteps and the droning hum of fluorescent lights overhead. I never figured out who kept these lights on, or if some electrical company just never bothered to shut them off. Somewhere far above me, thunder rumbled outside, announcing a storm that might have already arrived. Just another calm night as a vampire in Hollywood. Or so I thought. As I approached the staircase that would lead me outside, something made me freeze. I felt a presence nearby. It was approaching me from the staircase and from above. Can I catch a break for one night? My disgruntled mutter, while cathartic, didn't do anything to stop the oncoming footsteps. A moment later, a different rumble started to echo from above, the sound of a car engine. This wasn't a chance encounter or a friendly visit. I was being ambushed. Oh shit. Over there! Get her! She's probably trying to run away, just like I said she would. Bruh. What garage did I blow up? Because obviously it's not this one. The stairway down, a door flew open, letting out a group that rushed towards me. Almost simultaneously, a large black car pulled around the corner, angling itself to block my path. Within seconds, I found myself being surrounded, but almost all of the presence I felt weren't vampires. They were humans. Oh, it does help that I did kill a person. Like a human. Wait! We want to talk to her first. Hey punks. Two figures pushed through the group, swaggering towards me. Something about the woman seemed strangely familiar. No, she wasn't. She was definitely familiar. I seen her in the hotel lobby, angrily shouting at the desk clerk. She must have been an Ascari. I didn't realize the man, but he had the normal air of a Mavar. Only 10 times more bloodthirsty. Well, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Oh, I can skip this. Alright, nice. I don't have to read everything. Everybody knows you're pretending to be a rebel, that you're a big fucking joke. If you're really on the people's side, you'd have already cut open Queen Bitch. But no, it's like you don't even stand for anything. Like, you're just playing both sides. I would have gotten rid of her if I could. You're insane. You can't kill people just because you disagree. Charisse has a good side just like the Mavar have an ugly one. You're insane. You can't kill people just because you disagree. Says who? If we can fry murderers, why not politicians who murder? Or oppressors, dictators? Hell, the world would be a better place if all the fuckers like her got gunned down. Ugh. None of this even matters. I just want to make sure she's not coming back. Okay. Just laugh? Should I just laugh? Should I just like hallucinated laugh? Just laugh. I don't know. What? Why are you laughing? This feels more like a parody than real life. In your hands, the future is a dystopia. What the fuck? You know what? I might as well say batshit stupid shit, right? Yeah, whatever. Of course, it's more crazy ghoul shit. Good thing you will be around for the next moment, right as I blinked. Well, you did that. Try to rescue some of the hunters. Take cover. Follow attacker. I don't know, why not? I couldn't really do anything. Boy, do I have a story to tell her. I heard a touch of worry in her voice. Really? Well, I was attacking my way back. Nope. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Ooh. Ooh! Ooh, I have so many places I could visit! Let's go to, visit, him. Lazarus. Let's go visit Lazarus in the sewers. Before I end the episode. I made my way to the sewer entrance. I had visited near the Sunset Strip, intent on wandering through the tunnels until I found Lazarus. I know he doesn't want me here, but I finally got the option to fucking see him, so why not? Sure enough, after a long and difficult trek, I finally found him wandering aimlessly through the water. Just wandering, dude? You again. What do you want? What led you to this kind of life? You mean how to end up as a cannibal living in shit? You don't have to be so polite. It's a long sob story, and I don't think you really, wait, what? I think you really need to hear it. Okay. But at least I can entertain somebody again. What? What is this? A flashback? I used to be a singer. An idol. My parents... Oh, you were an idol? My parents brought me into a talent agency as a little kid. The people there loved me. They said I was going to be a great star. They were right. After years of vocal and dance training, getting my face caked in makeup, and having somebody tell me how to live every hour of the day, I was shoved into a boy band and thrown onto a conveyor belt. Oh! It doesn't take long to get famous. It doesn't take long to be the latest heartthrob for a million teenagers, all of them wanting a perfect boy who doesn't exist. And it was an agency that finally made me snap. It was the fans. They don't care. They don't realize that what they worship on the screen isn't a person. They're not real people. Just people made into products, trained to smile, forced into chastity, and prettied up into wholesome dolls. If I'd been ugly, or if I'd been married, or if I'd shoplifted or cheated or even cursed, that would break the game. That's kind of true. Like, whenever idols, like, end up dating somebody, boom, terrible things happen, maybe, sometimes. It was driving me insane. I felt like I wasn't a real person anymore, just a hollowed out shell, inhuman, artificial, and dead. I didn't even recognize my reflection. That face in all the magazines wasn't me. The agency wouldn't let me leave, so I tried to make my own exit, because if that was what life was supposed to be like, I didn't want to live it. Please don't pop anything scary for me, please. It was so easy taking the gun, hiding in my apartment, holding it to my face. Up until that moment, I wasn't afraid. I just wanted relief. Aww. But the second I stared down into the barrel, my hand shook. Please don't show anything. I pulled the trigger, and all I did was blow half of my face off. Oh, so his face is always like that. It wasn't because vampires did that. I fell down shaking in pure shock, until I started shrieking, crying, but no one came to me. I thought about what it would be like to lie there, bleeding out and letting it all fade away. No, there was too much pain, so I thought about taking the gun and trying again instead. But I was too afraid. I crawled towards the bathroom on my stomach, my hand slipping in my own blood. Somehow I made it, and I managed to bandage myself enough to slow the bleeding. Oh. Then I looked in the mirror. The face staring back at me was the ugliest thing I'd ever seen. It wasn't a face that could be plastered in music videos, or the face of a role model, somebody you could love without even meeting them. The horrible, dripping, blown open face was a real person. And suddenly I didn't want to die anymore. How do you decide with all that bleeding? What made you decide to keep living? When I was only a husk, no sense of identity, it seemed so easy to kill myself. But now I had finally become something, even if that something was an ugly monster. Wow. I disappeared without telling anybody. I never left a suicide note, but my agency made one up for me. All my fans ate it up, and I got new fans too. Dying makes you a hero, even if they don't hang you from a cross. Everyone said things like, I will miss him forever, and I love you, my perfect angel, and your songs are always in my heart, and my personal favorite, he would want us to be happy. They said they loved me, like they knew me, as if that face and voice and image wasn't any realer than a cartoon. It would have felt so good to shoot open their disgust, self-absorbed heads, just like I did mine. If only I could still have a packed stadium. But no one really cared about why I shot myself, or how they could stop it from happening with other stars. All they cared about were themselves. My old records, even the ones people didn't like before, sold out after the news broke. I never thought I'd be a posthumous sale, or that once the novelty wore off, I'd be forgotten so quickly. Wow. After that, it became the most disgusting thing on the streets. I ate my meals out of dumpsters. I drank and injected everything I could find or steal, pissing and shitting myself when I was too far gone. I didn't know how to live, so I was just existing on borrowed time, waiting to get fucked by disease or suffocate on my own puke. And then one night, I stumbled down a different road. This is where we had to stop because I'm going way over time. This is quite interesting that we're learning about Lazarus. When you guys were commenting that he was an idol, I thought you guys were just joking around because he was like pretty. But no, he was legit an idol. Thank you guys for watching. Holy shit, we're learning a lot. We're unraveling a whole lot. Wait, what are my stats right now? Wow, look at that Mavar. My Iskari and Golgotha are like the same length. I think my diplomatic is going up, and so is my termination. I'm surprised I'm still very human-like. We're inching vampiric, but not that much, not really. But Mavar, holy shit. I think this is the longest bar I've ever seen as we only played Heath's route. And now we're in Randall's. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
touch it,